What is up, everybody? Tuboverse TV today. We're gonna talk about why a lot of YouTubers are hating on this "I Am Not Starfire" graphic novel by these two authors right here. Um, it's just kind of fascinating because I've seen a lot of outrage about this graphic novel being made. I don't see a problem with this whatsoever. The biggest issues I'm seeing with these YouTubers is that she's fat, she's gay, and she's a goth girl. Um, okay. I don't see what the big deal is. Why are people so outraged about this character being made? Um, and it's kind of being put on the SJW woke pandering type of narrative that they're trying to do here, but I don't see a problem with this. So let's just those 3 points. She's fat. You don't really see too many fat superheroes. It's like I don't understand why, because to be a superhero in a fictional environment, all you need to do is have powers. It's like we got Charles Xavier, who is handicapped. He's in a wheelchair, literally in a wheelchair, but he has powers with his mind. It's like we have the other guy, Daredevil. He's blind, but he can fight crime. So I don't understand why this is such a bad thing. That is a fat person who has superpowers. It's like okay, um, everybody doesn't need to look like a Calvin Klein model. It's like this ideal body type they want every superhero to have. It's like I don't understand why it needs to be like that, but okay. And what's the other one? That she's gay, and it's like there's plenty of characters that's gay that we probably didn't know or watched TV shows when we was little. Like especially in my, I can think of something in my head. It's probably like from Yu-Gi-Oh, the character Pegasus. Even though later in the show they say he had a wife, but Pegasus has some strange tendencies. It calling like the characters they used to like Yugi boy, Kaiba boy. It's like we kind of knew what side Pegasus rolled on. And even in the other Yu-Gi-Oh series, they had the Doctor Crowler. He was like cross-dressing, or Orochimaru from Naruto. It's like so we're familiar with that in these animes or TV shows, cartoon shows before. So and what's the other one? And that she's goth, so she's an outcast. We have had outcasts before, and there's different superhero shows like Spider-Man is an outcast because he's a nerd. He's a nerdy guy. Different outcasts before who can't fit in. So I don't understand what the big deal is. It's like I think people really just hate fat people. Like, because I was seeing fat YouTubers like really outraged about this. I'm like, really? Why are y'all so mad about this? It's like okay, but we're gonna read the article. I'll get into it more. So, I Am Not Starfire. DC to introduce Starfire's goth daughter in new graphic novel. DC's roster of original graphic novels has grown and evolved in some creative ways over the years. Being creative takes on a number of the company's iconic characters. The line has quite a few noteworthy titles coming up in the next year, and there's now an official look at one of the most unique ones yet. On Monday, DC revealed the first official details for I Am Not Starfire, and an upcoming OGN writer by Laura Dean Keeps. Breaking up with me, Marika Tamiki, and illustrated by Zentana and the House of Secrets Yoshi Yashitana. The title, which was first announced back in 2019, will follow Manny, the daughter of Starfire, as she tries to forge her own path. You can check out the official cover and description below. So she is the daughter of Starfire. We don't know who the father is. I'm assuming it's Nightwing because I've only seen Starfire with Nightwing and all the DC stuff I have ever seen before. So who knows? They don't say who the father is, but I'm assuming Nightwing. And it's like, I don't know if they want her to be like a complete replica of Starfire. Like they really upset because Starfire is like really skinny. She's like the ideal view of attraction, while she isn't. But in reality, we know men are attracted to fat women as long they're attracted to fat women as well as skinny women. That was a thing too. Like it was a fat female YouTuber, she was going all out, but I'm like, you're fat as well. I'm pretty sure men still find you attractive. So it's like, it's just weird. It's just like the pandering to your this one audience. We know that you just clearly pandering to this audience because they hate anything that's not straight, white, and male as a lead thing. But even when it goes against what you're, even when it goes against you, it's like okay, doesn't make any sense. So I'm okay with her not making her a clear like a carbon copy of Starfire because we have shows like Boruto. Boruto is like people hate Boruto. Naruto fans do not like Boruto because when you watch Boruto, you see their children are just carbon copies of the parents. It's like who wants to watch a show where it's like I'd rather watch the original people right instead of watching their kids, which are just carbon copies of them. Kind of like I don't. I'm kind of okay with them not going the same route as like a Boruto. We saw Boruto did. The thing is trash. People don't like Boruto. So back to the article. 17-year-old Mandy Coriander is not her mother. Is not her mother. Daughter of Starfire and high school outcast. Mandy is constantly trying to get out from under the shadows of her bright, bubbly, scantily clad and famous mother. Dyeing her bright orange hair black and sitting close to her best friend, Lincoln, Mandy spends her days at school, avoiding Teen Titan Superfans, trying to hide her feelings for the gorgeous popular. Yeah, so we kind of seen this. So we've seen this thing before. She's an outcast. She doesn't want to be anything like her mother. You know, she has the orange hair as well. She dyed it black. I don't see a problem with this book. I really don't see the problem with this whatsoever. But I'm just saying, when you type this in on YouTube, I am not Starfire. People are freaking out about this. They are losing their losing their minds about this. It's like I don't see the big deal. I really don't see the big deal about this. It's like y'all just want to see. So what they want? They want the daughter to be just like her. They want it to be like how Wolverine, how X-23 is with Wolverine, but even that's still kind of different. I don't know. I guess they just want her to be a carbon copy of Starfire. That wouldn't be that interesting to read, to be honest. But this, her can be completely different. Don't want to be reminded of her mother, who's extremely famous. It's kind of it's more interesting to me, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't get it. I think they should just say they hate fat people and move on. Like honestly, just say you hate fat people and move on because I don't understand like why is it such a big deal. Um, it is fictional at the end of the day. Like to fight crime, you don't actually in this universe when they got superpowers, you don't actually have to be a Amazoness to fight these people off, to fight criminals off. Pretty sure she has the same powers as Starfire, but she's just fat. It's just like the same thing. So I don't get it. I don't know why so much anger. But that is the video. Definitely hear comments down below. The comment section is probably gonna be very interesting because I'm pretty sure fan bases really don't like when you go against what they got their mindset is. So definitely want you to comments down below. Leave a like this video as always. Thanks for watching as always, and peace.